There's a new danger on planes. The Australian Transport Safety Bureau has issued a warning after a pair of battery-operated headphones exploded on an inbound flight. The woman who owned the headphones had been listening to music during the Beijing to Melbourne flight. She fell asleep about 2 hours in and woke up to a loud explosion and a burning sensation on her face. After eventually pulling off the burning headphones, she threw them on the floor and flight attendants doused them with water. Photos taken after the incident show the woman with singed hair and eyebrows and black soot all over her face. She also sustained burns to her hands. Authorities believe the batteries in the device had likely caught fire. They advised passengers to stow battery-powered gadgets when not in use and to keep spare batteries in carry-on baggage. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Batteries contain stored energy and are therefore potentially dangerous. So, best be cautious and hope you don't end up like any of these unfortunate people.
Carry-on cabin fire caught on camera. This cool and collected flight attendant put out a cabin fire that started just after a KLM flight landed in Bangkok Sunday. A passenger says a lithium-ion battery inside someone's carry-on bag started the fire, but the Dutch airline says it is still investigating. Lithium-ion batteries are allowed on aircrafts, but only inside carry-ons and only if they're in their original packaging or separate plastic bags. One of the passengers recorded a video of the fire and posted it to Twitter. Several people on board took to social media to praise the flight attendant for her calm response. The flight from Amsterdam had 321 passengers on board.
Samsung's Big Bang Theory. The Galaxy Note 7 is probably Samsung's most famous model, not for its design or specs, but for its notorious tendency to spontaneously combust. After 2 recalls that cost the brand at least $5 billion, the South Korean phone giant has finally revealed where exactly it all went wrong. Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 was fitted with 3,500 mAh lithium-ion batteries, which should have enough space to allow negative electrodes to remain straight. However, those manufactured by a company subsidiary were found to have deflected negative electrodes, which caused the batteries to overheat and explode. As a result, Samsung recalled and reissued all Galaxy Note 7 phones in September. Replacement batteries made by a Hong Kong-based affiliate were likewise defective. Welding burrs penetrated through the separator and insulation tape, causing negative electrodes to be in direct contact with the positive tab. In some cases, batteries were missing the insulation tape altogether. Both factors were linked to the phone overheating and potentially catching fire. Samsung ultimately canceled production of the smartphone model and has had to reassess existing safety measures. The company has announced the implementation of a new 8-point battery safety check that's meant to reassure consumers that safety is now a top priority.
Now that's what I call a burner. Mobile phone battery explodes. Here's why you should spring for that brand-named phone battery. Yep, that's why they don't let you put lithium-ion batteries in your checked luggage on airplanes. This particular video comes from the southwestern Chinese city of Nanchong in Sichuan province. That woman, who's lucky she wasn't wearing synthetic pajamas when this happened, was just changing her phone batteries when whoosh! The particular brand of the phone isn't known, and no injuries were reported. So we'll do the journalistic thing and assume that everyone's fine. But if you've got a bloaty-looking battery in your phone, maybe replace that thing, or consider upgrading to asbestos trousers.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
Teenager's mobile phone explodes in her face. Nowadays, people are extremely attached to their mobile devices, always on their phone, whether they're walking or eating or in bed. Most people, particularly teenagers, practically have their phone glued to their hand. But there are some unexpected dangers associated with your mobile phone. In the Henan province of China, a 15-year-old girl's mobile phone exploded in her face while she was using it. The girl realized she had forgotten her charger, so she bought a cheap charger on her way to the hospital to visit her mother. While there, the girl plugged her phone in and took a phone call. Suddenly, the phone battery exploded and knocked her back several feet. The girl was knocked unconscious but woke up 30 minutes later, much to the relief of everyone involved. So what can cause a mobile phone to explode while charging? Experts cite 3 reasons behind phone battery explosions. 1. The battery itself may be damaged and although connected, isn't actually charging. 2. Improper charging. Lithium batteries often fail if a phone is fully charged and left to continue charging anyway, or if the phone is being used while charging, which can lead to the batteries overheating. 3 is that overheating and poor contact can result in a sudden discharge of current and cause an explosion.